everyone, how are you all doing? So today I'm here with another video that is about mesothelioma attorney and what are some qualities of a great mesothelioma attorney. I will proceed towards the video, but do not forget to like and share the video and press the bell icon to get notified. So basically, what are the qualities of a great mesothelioma attorney? A mesothelioma lawyer specializes in asbestos litigation, including mesothelioma lawsuits, settlements, and asbestos trust funds. Some of the top mesothelioma lawyers work for well-established national law firms such as Witts and Luxembourg and Simon Hanley Conroy. They're all US based. So these attorneys, they really work hard for mesothelioma cancer patients and their families to get them the compensation they deserve. So some best mesothelioma lawyers should have the following qualities. Number 1, they should provide a free case review. Experienced asbestos attorneys offer free consultations that address your legal options for you or your loved one with no obligation. Second important one is A+ track record of success. The mesothelioma lawyer has a proven track record of winning asbestos lawsuits, successful verdicts, and covering large settlements. The third and the most important thing any client would look for is years of experience. The lawyer or their mesothelioma law firm shows decades of filing mesothelioma cases representing the patients and families in the court and is well versed in state asbestos law and the federal legislation. Fourth quality must be the nationwide availability. Mesothelioma lawyers should be able to travel to you when gathering information about a case and have practices in many states. Fifth quality is really important, that is about some good communication skills. You want an attorney who makes you feel comfortable when talking about intimate health and work details, as well as answering your questions so you understand the process. Then the other important quality is access to the databases. Mesothelioma lawyers can access databases that contain information about companies that used asbestos, manufacturers of asbestos products, and the other tools not available to other types of the attorneys. Another important quality these attorneys must have the knowledgeable about compensation. Knowledgeable about compensation is a mesothelioma lawyer that should explain all the types of potential compensation available to you and your loved ones. Some of the top mesothelioma law firms have on-staff military veterans who help other veterans receive the compensation for asbestos-related illness through VA claims and some legal claims. So, how do you find a top mesothelioma lawyer? Finding the right mesothelioma lawyer who fits all of these qualities is not easy and it takes time. You do not want just an attorney handling your case. This is your chance to hold Asbestos Corporation responsible for harm they caused you. You should find a mesothelioma attorney with many years of experience working at a nationwide firm and a great track record winning big cases and settlements, says Joy Lav, a legal advisor at the Mesothelioma Center. So, what expenses can legal compensation cover? A legal compensation for mesothelioma can cover a variety of expenses related to cancer diagnosis and its impact on the families. Some common expenses for mesothelioma patients are the treatment costs, lost wages, caregiver costs, travel expenses, therapy and grief support, and the funeral expenses. So, what types of claims mesothelioma lawyers handle? A qualified asbestos lawyer will help you decide the best way to pursue compensation, whether it's through a settlement or verdict from a mesothelioma lawsuit or through an asbestos trust fund claim. Some of the top mesothelioma law firms have on staff military veterans who help other veterans receive compensation for asbestos-related illness through VA claims and some other legal claims. So, what about personal injury lawsuits? A person diagnosed with mesothelioma can file a personal injury lawsuit against one or more companies that may be responsible for their illness. So, let's talk about wrongful death lawsuits. The estate of a person who died from mesothelioma may be able to file a wrongful death lawsuit against one or more companies that exposed the deceased to asbestos. Well, when we look at the other things, we also talk about mesothelioma settlements. The vast majority of mesothelioma lawsuits never go to trial. Although a jury verdict may result in larger reward, mesothelioma settlements are guaranteed compensation and typically a quicker resolution to a case. Then what about the asbestos trust funds? Bankrupt asbestos companies have set aside millions to compensate people diagnosed with mesothelioma. Qualified asbestos lawyers are well versed in the asbestos trust fund claims the process. Let's talk about recent mesothelioma settlements and awards. Mesothelioma lawsuits have helped thousands of people receive compensation from companies that negligently expose them to asbestos. Because every case is unique, it is difficult to accurately determine your case value. So, let's see a first case that is about $117 million. The retired banker Stephen Lanzo III and his wife won $117 million in 2018 against the consumer goods giant Johnson & Johnson and talc suppliers Emirates Talc America. Lanzo claimed that he developed mesothelioma after using asbestos-contaminated talcum powder products from 1979 to 2003. Then there is another case about winning $75 million from mesothelioma. In 2017, the wife of a race car driver was on mesothelioma lawsuit in New York against a group of auto part manufacturers. For years, she had swept the garage where her husband worked with asbestos-containing gaskets, which carried no warnings about health risks from asbestos exposure. So there are many other cases as examples. You can search them over the internet. And then we will talk about some top mesothelioma law firms. They work in the United States and they are specialized in asbestos litigation, and they have a proven track record of winning cases and negotiating settlements for people affected by mesothelioma and their loved ones. According to KCIC Industry Report, the nation's top 10 mesothelioma law firms handled 71% mesothelioma claims in 2019. So some of these are Witts and Luxembourg, Simmons, Hanley, Conroy, Cooney and Conway, Nemiroff Law, Gallagher, D. Roberts, and Waxman. So these were some names I mentioned about some great mesothelioma law firms. You can have further research about them on the internet and get more information. So that was all for today. Kindly do like the video and do not forget to share and press the bell icon. Take care till the next video. Bye.